The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good morning. Welcome to our monthly brunch. We do hope everyone is well and adjusting to new ways of going to school, staying at home, and connecting with one another. Brunch is a partnership with Prince George's Community Resources, the Arc of Prince George's County, and the Archdiocese of Washington Department of Special Needs Ministries. My name is Rachel Chung, and I am the Disabilities Coordinator for the Archdiocese of Washington Department of Special Needs Ministries. Later in our webinar, we will introduce guest speakers who will share ways that we can continue to learn and connect with one another. Please note on our webinar, there is a handout section. And in this section, we have a copy of the PowerPoint available to you to download. We also have a handout of the Arc Prince George's County Benefit Enrollment Center. Furthermore, I have available to you a list of all the resources we will discuss today, including the contact information for our speakers, and also additional resources, including links to the Maryland Developmental Disabilities Administration website and other resources on ways to explain COVID-19 in plain language. Although we will not particularly discuss this today, there is an additional handout called the Health Passport for Youth. And this is a way to make sure all the medical information for your loved one is documented. And in case for some reason you may be separated from that person, that they're able to share their medical information. So please note these handouts. And in addition, at the end of our webinar, we will have the contact information for our entire Brunch team. So if for some reason you are not able to download these handouts, we will be glad to email them to you directly. Also, please note, if you have not already, I believe that everyone should be muted. So if you can go ahead and make sure you are muted for this webinar, it just helps again with the background noise. You should have available either a question or chat box. So please feel free to type in any questions, thoughts, or comments as you're hearing the speakers. Or if you have a resource to share, we would love to pass that on to all of our participants today. So let us begin. As we said, everyone is welcome. We're so glad you're here. And please make sure you are muted. Please use our chat or question box for any comments, ideas, or questions. We really welcome all of your thoughts. And again, I believe, though, for our webinar today, we will not be able to use our camera, but perhaps we may be grateful for that during this time, that we're not able to get to where we need to go. So again, please, you are welcome. So our first speaker today will be Melanie Clark, and she will discuss about the Prince George's County Benefit Enrollment Center. Welcome, Melanie.
Good morning. Welcome, Rachel. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Awesome. So good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. I want to thank Rachel and the Archdiocese of Washington, D.C., along with Prince George's County Resource for partnering with me, with the ARC, and hosting our Brunch. We've been doing Brunch for a couple years now, and it's exciting to be able to transition over into a remote virtual mode so that we can continue to educate our community. Again, my name is Melanie Clark. I am the ARC of Prince George's County Outreach and Resource Program Manager, and I am so happy to share some updates from our agency. And one important update, and some people may already know about this resource, but we just want to make sure people are truly paying attention to whether or not they have benefits. And we want to share our Benefits Enrollment Center program. Just briefly, I want to let you know that the BEC is what we normally call it, helps people enroll into core federal benefits. And we do this by providing a free screening. And that screening provides a comprehensive resource guide, and we call it the Benefits Checkup. So if you haven't been through our Benefits Enrollment Center program, it is really critical that you contact us now. So we don't want anybody to be left behind and not able to receive benefits. Right now, the food assistance benefit, SNAP, formerly known as food stamps, has increased their amount of assistance that they're giving for the month of April and May. So we want to make sure those who are in need can get this assistance, and as well as other benefits. And we constantly share our food assistance benefits through our BEC. So it's important. If you haven't contacted us in a while and you might have dropped off a benefit, we can help you re-enroll into a benefit. One of the bonuses of our Benefits Enrollment Center is that we have a partnership with the Department of Social Services. So we have a liaison that works with us a couple days a week. Her name is Miss Graham. So if you are in need of any assistance through the Department of Social Services, she can assist, as well as she can approve our food SNAP benefits too. And once the this virus season is over, and if people need recertification, she can do that too. She can process that too. So feel free to give us a call. We will put the chat, I'll put the number in the chat box again, as well as it's on the flyer, but we definitely want to reach out to the community. Please share that flyer with others that may not have benefits or just don't know about the Benefits Enrollment Center. We have a lot of people that really didn't know that they were eligible for benefits. For those who may have been furloughed or not working right now, who were over asset when they were working, they may be able to get benefits now. So please give us a call, and if anything, you will still be able to get a resource guide to tell you what other resources that are available in the county. The next thing I want to keep everyone updated is advocacy. We really want to make sure that we are educated and informed about the needs of our community during this time. We are always advocating in Annapolis around this time from January to April. But right now, it's really important that the governor knows about us and that we are present, and we want to make sure that we are contacting our legislators and the governor. So for more information on that, please check our website out, the Arc of PGC. You can Google that, and also the Arc of Maryland, and they're going to give you legislative updates. All right. I think that is about all I have for today, and I can hand it back to Rachel.
All right, thank you, Melanie, so much. So again, sorry we had a technical difficulty in the beginning. Apparently the slides were not showing, but I'm hoping everyone is able to see now the different types of services that you can see if you're eligible for, as Melanie described: SNAP or food stamps, energy assistance, the Lifeline program, and many other types of benefits. And again, we have the number here for Tony, so that you can contact her and see. And again, it could be possible for you to be eligible for those types of benefits. And Melanie, before we go to our next speaker, is this for residents of Prince George's County only?
Yes. Any resident of Prince George's County that's 18 years and older with any type of disability is eligible to contact us, and seniors. So they could be somebody 65 and older too. So all age range, 18 and older adults.
Okay, great. All right. Thank you, Melanie, so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. And now we're going to bring in Jared Sinner of Spirit Club. So let me, oh, I'm sorry. Before we bring you in, Jared, we wanted to check in with everybody to see how are you doing, really? Are you feeling unsure, trying to stay positive, finding it difficult, finding yourself in new roles? Maybe you found that you're now a homeschooler or the behavior specialist or a cleaning service or all of these and more. Are you struggling personally and or financially? These are very challenging times and times that we haven't experienced before. This particular graphic was given to me by one of my colleagues here at the Department of Special Needs Ministries, and why the coronavirus might be triggering different issues for us. So that's why it's so important that we wanted to have this brunch and ways that we can really connect with one another and not feel like we are so far apart. So again, we will be bringing in our guest speakers on how do I keep my loved one engaged. Perhaps you are working from home. Are you feeling unsure that your loved one is just watching YouTube all day? Are Zoom meetings making you dizzy? So what are some ways that you can keep your loved one engaged? Okay, and now we will bring in Jared. Just give us 1 minute, Jared, and we will bring you in. Okay, Jared, are you there?
I am. Can you hear me?
Yes, excellent. Okay, thank you, Jared. And so again, I'd like to bring in Jared Sinner, who will explain about the many things going on Spirit Club. I love your flyer, Jared. It says, our gym is closed, but our spirit is alive.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks for the invitation to be a part of this. I really appreciate it. I have a 2-year-old and a 7-month-old here and a dog, so hopefully there won't be too much background noise, but I can't guarantee it. I'll do my best.
Great, thank you,
Lean
Jared.
on my wife. I'm gonna lean on my wife to give us some peace and quiet for the next couple minutes.
Wonderful.
So yeah, thank you guys for inviting me, and to everybody listening, thanks for listening. For those of you who don't know about Spirit Club, our mission is to offer a universal design for exercise with the mission to ensure that all people, people with disabilities, people without disabilities, can all participate in exercise programs together and have a way to improve our physical well-being as well as our social and emotional well-being, all through using exercise as that outlet. And my background, I used to be a support counselor working with adults with developmental disabilities and also a personal trainer. And so those two jobs really helped me find my calling to offer fitness for everybody and make sure that people with disabilities were included in that conversation and in that industry. So we've been teaching classes, personal training, group fitness classes for about 6 years. And then of course, we had to flip the script very quickly and move everything to online virtual programs. And we've been very fortunate to, I think, have had the opportunity to successfully make that shift and make that pivot with a really great team, and digging deep and getting resourceful. We have, in my opinion, very successfully moved these exercise programs online. And one of the, so just in terms of the programs themselves, we have group classes or live classes that are offered right now every day. We kind of changed our model and we decided every single day we're going to teach a different class. And so that's really what I think is the most impactful for people who are home looking for something. Is you can go on our website. For anybody who's a Spirit Club member, you have a a link and a password to our webpage that has live classes every day at 11. So you click the link at 11 o'clock and you're brought into a live class where we have 3 different trainers on screen, each from their own home. And they're each teaching a different version of the same exercise. So one of them is going to be teaching a seated version for anybody who maybe is in a wheelchair or has limited balance or just wants a seated version. Then the lead trainer is going to be teaching a baseline version. And then there's going to be another trainer teaching a progression if anybody wants a really hard workout. And the great feedback we've gotten is that families can do this together, because no matter what level of fitness you are, you can pick the one that's right for you. And it really fits that universal design that we've been working on. And right now we have different classes throughout the week. So 3 days a week, we have different types of fitness classes with a different focus. And then 2 days a week, we have yoga, we have Zumba, we just added boxing and meditation. And we're starting every other week, we're doing a healthy cooking class where you're going to follow along with somebody who's going to lead you through a healthy recipe and literally make it with you right in front of you, so that you can follow along and add nutrition into the conversation. And another nice thing is the classes go live at 11, but they record automatically, and then we post them on our website right afterwards. So even if you miss the 11 o'clock live class, you can watch it anytime afterwards. Another option from those classes, which are really, I definitely encourage everybody to give them a shot, and everybody's welcome to try them. You could do a little free trial to see what they're like. In addition to that, if you want a more personalized experience, we do personal training where you can just live stream with your trainer, and they'll put all of their focus and energy on leading you through your own personalized workout and just keeping you engaged and motivated throughout the experience. Partner training is also something that is a big hit, where if you have a friend who wants to do their workout routine with you, you can each do it from your home. You log in, you see your trainer will lead each of you through the workout routine. And the nice aspect of that is you get some socialization, you get to see your partner, talk to your partner. It's a really, really nice to add that social community aspect to the workout routine. And then the last option is for organizations, where we had been contracting with lots of agencies offering group classes for them. And now we've switched that model over to a private virtual class where just the participants of that organization will have a link to a weekly class. So let's say every Sunday at 2 o'clock, everybody clicks the link, everybody enters the class, cameras and mics stay on so people can see each other and talk to each other. We have a producer in the background who's muting microphones if there's a lot of background noise, but otherwise trying to keep the interaction up and giving people the chance to really see and interact with each other, because that social and community aspect is something that is really lacking right now. And for us, we've seen not only do these classes keep people active and lead people through exercises that they can do, but it also gives an opportunity for people to connect to each other and see each other and talk to each other, which is so important right now. So I will leave it there, and I will just let everybody know that we're really, really pushing to make these classes available for the community. We're giving free, while there is a membership fee or a fee for a session if you're doing personal training, we are giving everybody free trials. We really want you to have the chance to experience this without having to pay for it. And then if you do experience it and you decide you like it, we also have a great partner, the Spirit Club Foundation, which recently just got a nice grant for scholarships. So even if you want to join the class, but you're not excited about adding another expense, you're very welcome to apply for a scholarship. It's a really simple application, and there's a high barrier of eligibility for it. So it's not like you have to have a low family income, especially in these times. You'll likely get approved if you apply, and it'll bring that cost significantly down. So the whole goal is for cost not to be a barrier. So if that's one thing that might be holding you back, don't let it. Go ahead and try out some classes. We could send you the scholarship link, and you could still join and participate. So if you are interested, you want to try a free personal training, or you want to get a couple days of free live classes, or you just want to learn more, the information on the screen that Rachel is generously sharing is the best way to reach out. The phone number is the 301-933-3722, and then the join@spirit-club.com is going to be our email address, and the website, if you want to just check it out, is that same spirit-club.com. So any questions I'd be happy to answer. And again, thank you so much for the chance to present, and for everybody listening to me, thank you for listening to me.
Great. Well, thank you, Jared, so much. And you actually got a shout out here. It has been great that Spirit Club has virtual classes. It is so helpful that classes can be accessed at any time, as you mentioned, since the usual routines are not happening. So wonderful for the Spirit Club. So thank you for that comment. And please keep those comments coming as well. And we also had a shout out for the Benefits Enrollment Center, helping their son to get medical assistance. So please access these resources. And if you're not able to jot down the number for Spirit Club, again, on our handout, we have the information that Jared mentioned, and including the website and the email as well. All right, so thank you, Jared. We will mute you now, and our next speaker we will bring in. Thank you, Jared, but if you could stay with us just in case there's some questions, that'd be wonderful. And now I will be bringing in Heller Ann. Hold on one second, Heller Ann, who will share with us what's going on with ArchStream. Okay, great. Heller Ann, are you able to hear us?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, thank you. And thank you again for joining us, Heller Ann, and welcome to share what is going on with ArchStream, which has not stopped.
Yes, thank you. It's great to talk to the Brunch Bunch again, even if we can't see each other. Just a reminder that ArchStream offers performance opportunities for people with IDDs, including autism. Whether your verbal communication skills are very limited, or you can do a monologue from Shakespeare, there is a role for you at ArchStream. And we really welcome everyone to work together, learn from each other, and be valued for their creative contributions. So we have been online now for a few weeks. We started the end of March, and we have started weekly Wednesday Artful Moments. And that is an email that comes to your mailbox with a video from one of our ArchStream teachers, or even an art streamer, with some activities you can do at home. There are vocal warm-ups, there are ways to relax or energize, there are acting techniques. Just a short 1 or 2 minute video, you can watch it over and over. And with each one, there are links to the previous videos in case you want to go back and enjoy those. And there are also exercises that you can do at home, just activities written down to try, and even an ArchStream challenge every week if you want to do something a little more challenging. So to do that, all you have to do is sign up for our mailing list at art-stream.org. I'll put that in the chat room, in the chat box.
Thank you.
And so join the mailing list. You'll get Artful Moments every Wednesday morning with really fun things to do. And then we also have our online classes going on Zoom. We have Super Social Saturdays every week on Saturday from 4:30 to 5:30. And this is a chance to sing, dance, act, and learn some social skills. Those classes cost $15, and we have full scholarships available. Right. So you can let us know when you register if you would like assistance for those classes. And there are a lot more classes to come. We're creating them as I speak. So watch our mailing list, and you'll hear about a lot of new classes starting the end of May. And like Spirit Club, we do classes for organizations as well, so we can organize a class just for your group. We're teaching now at George Mason University, at the Down Syndrome Network of Montgomery County, and a few other places that we were already teaching at, and we've moved online for them. Watch for our Salute to Artstream Performance Showcase that we will be holding in mid-June. So that'll be a videotaped performance with all kinds of activities going on online that you'll be able to just enjoy on a Saturday afternoon, probably.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Heller Ann. And I apologize if I'm saying the word chat. And Heller Ann was so kind to put it, if you see a box for question, actually. I'm sorry if I was using the word chat. It's actually the question box. And it is in there. Thank you, Heller Ann, for putting in there. art-stream.org. And it is a wonderful, lots of information there, and things are still going on, as we mentioned, right, Heller Ann? So thank you for that.
Absolutely. We've got classes almost every night, as well as the Super Social Saturday. And we'll be working on some afternoon classes as well, because I know the days are tough to fill. We're even planning some summer camp activities online. So keep an eye out for that.
Okay, great. Thank you, Heller Ann. And I'm going to go ahead and put you on mute and bring in our next speaker. But if you're able to stay, please, just in case there are questions. Thank you, Heller Ann. Okay, our next speaker is Iwojimo, who is from the Prince George's Parks and Planning, who will definitely pronounce her name much better than me. So let me unmute you, and we will bring you on. Welcome. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Sorry about that.
Everyone.
So please introduce yourself.
Sure. Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. My name is Ijama Eke. I tell people my first name rhymes with pajama. So if it helps, Ijama Pajama, that could be a little bit easier.
All right. I will not forget that. Thank you so much. And please, if you have,
no worries.
Our parks may be closed, but there's still things going on. So thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me, and hope everyone is staying safe and healthy. As you know, I'm from Prince George's County Parks and Recreation, and that is our job, right? We program classes, activities, outdoor play, and so during these times, we still want you guys to be excited about activities and being active, being engaged, being healthy. So we are offering online resources. So on our website, pgparks.com, on the front page, you would just go up to our activities, and there is an online resource center, which we have listed out different activities you can do at home with your family, with your friends, or people who you're basically quarantined with. So there is fitness and nutrition. There's yoga. We have workouts for older adults. We also have healthy eating recipes. The list goes on. And we also have activities for kids. We have some of our historical sites have offered some virtual tours, so that's actually really exciting too. So if you go onto our website, it has all of the links that will take you directly to those activities that you can do at home. So you can always check back on there. We'll add things to that resource center. Also with that too, on our website, we have just our standard updates with our programming. So as of right now, our events and programs have been canceled through May, but we always have updates on our website just to let you guys know where we are in Prince George's County Parks and Recreation. So following that, we have a really exciting event coming up, and I say event in air quotes. It's actually kind of an at-home activity. We are having a chalk art festival. May is actually Mental Health Awareness Month, and so we are celebrating children's mental health awareness campaign on May 3rd through May 9th. Ages are 18 and under. I know in this group there may be adults, but this is great for sharing it with any other family members who might be a little bit younger, or passing it along to neighbors or friends who can find this useful. It's completely free. So on this particular week, we would want people to go ahead and decorate your, home driveways, any pavement near your home or in your neighborhood. We are going to be offering a chalk distribution. So if you don't have any chalk, for example, we will be passing out chalk, or actually having our chalk distributed during our grab and go sites. So that is going to start on Monday. So Monday, April 27th through Friday, May 1st, from 12 to 2, you can go to any one of these 3 grab and go sites: Marlow Heights Community Center, Oak Crest Community Center, and Glen Arden. And there'll be chalk available. So you can just literally drive up, pick up, a bag of chalk, pick up a flyer, and be on your way to participate in this activity. More details about how to submit your artwork, because we definitely want to see what people come up with, which will be really exciting, to take a picture of your artwork and email it. And then it actually will be posted on Maryland's Children Mental Health Association website. So all of that artwork will be displayed. So that's really, really exciting. So we want to keep everyone engaged and engaged really in the community, and just something fun to kind of do at home as well. So that's kind of all I really wanted to share with you guys today. But if you have any questions, you can feel free to email me directly. And I'll also send any updated information that we may have as far as activities go. I can send that to Melanie, or I can send that to Rachel as well, to share with the Lunch Bunch group. But we're always trying to think of creative, innovative things to keep our community and our patrons excited and engaged now more than ever. So yeah, thank you so much for having me. If there's any questions, let me know.
Okay, great. Thank you. And again, all that information is on the handout, which is labeled Brunch Bunch April 2020 remote options. So please feel free to reach out to our speakers as well. All right, thank you so much. And now I will mute you, and I will bring in our next speaker. Thank you so much again.
Thank you.
And our next speaker will be sharing some resources available from the Prince George's Public Library section. And I will bring in Carrie Gray. And she has a lot of information to share. Okay. Carrie, can you hear us now?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, perfect. You're coming in very well. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Once again, my name is Carrie Gray. I am the Adult and Senior Services Specialist for Prince George's County Memorial Library System. So I'm going to go over a couple of our remote options. So I always like to say one of the main keys to using your library system is a library card. So your library card gives you access to tons of different things, and I'll get into that. But if you do not have a library card now, you can still sign up for a virtual library card on our website. And our website is on the slide, but I also go over it's for P for Prince, G for Georges, C for County, M for Memorial, L for Library, S for System.info. So the virtual library card, I'll tell you a little bit about that, allows Prince George's County residents to access all of our library's digital services. These virtual library cards do expire in 3 years. And non-Prince George's County residents also may apply for a library card that will expire for 6 months, but they offer limited benefits. If you are enrolled in a Prince George's County public school, all students have access to the library services using their 9-digit ID number with with PGCPS in the front. No sign up is needed for this, and that ID can usually be found on your child's report card. And the PIN is the last 4 digits of their phone number. Okay, so I'll go over just a couple of general things that we offer. So while the library remains closed until further notice for in-person services, PGCMLS is offering many ways to engage online, access to ebooks, audiobooks, movies, music, and educational tools via 85 plus online resources, a digital suite, a creative suite, a homework support suite, and a discovery suite. And I'll go into those a little later. Virtual programs for all ages are offered, and there is a link available for that. We also have Drive Up Wi-Fi, which is available with a little bit of limited availability as far as range is concerned, but you can drive up to any branch and use Wi-Fi if you need to. And library cards, they can actually be renewed online. So if you're having any difficulties or anything else like that, you can contact the library, or you can contact me directly and at my email address, and I will try to assist you during this time. Also, so on activating our online resources.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So,
Stay here. Right?
okay.
Yeah, sorry about
It's
that.
okay. No problem. So our online resources, they have broken them up into a digital suite, a creative suite, and a homework support suite. And I'll kind of try to highlight a couple, but there's so many. I could talk on and on and on about all of the different digital resources that we have, and it will really blow your mind. And the best thing about the library is that it is free. So if you can go online and view online resources and just go in alphabetical order to see everything, but I'll highlight a couple that they have grouped into the different suites. So one is the digital suite, and as I'm bringing that up, yes, so the digital suite pretty much highlights Overdrive, digital, and Libby, which allows you access to download your books and movies, audio books, ebooks. We also have Comic Plus, which allows you to access thousands of digital graphic novels and comics. We have Canopy, which is one of my favorites, which allows you to search and stream over 26,000 movies, documentaries, indie, and foreign films. And once again, there's another one called Freegal in the Digital Suite, which lets you download 5 songs per week from, and it's mostly music in the Sony music catalog, or you can listen to 3 hours of streaming music per day. And there's also Hoopla. And once again, I say there's so many stuff. And one thing you'll hear me say is for free. It's kind of amazing all the things that we offer for free for our customers. Next, I'll highlight a couple of resources in our creative suite for anybody that has the desire to create and extend their learning from anywhere. One is Artist Works, which you can discover thousands of online music lessons taught by master musicians, and it's any instrument from your voice to guitar, so much more. Then another one is for all of our crafters. Everyone's finding time to kind of relax with crafting. So we have Creative Bug, which is experience unlimited access to craft classes, paint, draw, sew, knit, and bake. And you can have access to over 1,000 videos. Also, I'll highlight great courses. Great courses are taught from different professors, music lesson experts, to any kind of history professors and everything else like that. They're a highly sought after item in Branch, but all of that catalog is available through online. Also, Quello. If anybody misses going to concerts and love music documentaries, you can definitely view that on our website through Quello. And I know this is a lot of information to kind of download yourselves at one time, but you can always go to our website and just view everything. Also, for anyone with children, we have Pebble Go, which is more of a friendly search engine for kids to search and do research on if you're trying to keep them actively engaged. And that will kind of take us into the homework support suite. The homework support suite is awesome. This is going to be your resource for kind of doing all of this home learning and distance learning and everything else like that. And they even have assistance on some of the levels for adults as well if you're pursuing different passions. One of the ones that we tote in the homework suite is Brain Fuse Help Now, which is offers live tutoring available in English and Spanish from 2 p.m. to 11:55. They can practice long division, improving reading comprehension and other skills. Also, the Learning Express Library, anybody taking college entrance exam, employment, citizenship, math, reading, and writing. And then Mango Languages, which is a great way to learn a new language for home or in the go. They have award-winning language courses, combine quality content with intelligent technology to deliver practical phrases from real situations in a way that makes you want to start a conversation. So, and then another one lastly, from our Discover Suite. We have Ancestry Library Edition. If anybody wants to get into deep genealogy, we have African American Heritage, which is allows you to dig a little bit deeper, connect with research experts and mentoring assistants for finding those genealogy ties. So let's see what else. So that takes us pretty much through our suite. I can go on and on about that, as I said, and you can go to the next slide. I
All
think
right,
you have
great.
me.
Yeah, I kind of had your other events here as well. It's amazing and free. It's amazing, the public library. Yeah.
Yes. So we have also, like everyone has said,
Mhm.
moved to doing a lot of virtual programs. The awesome thing about this is it's really helping us to build our digital footprint in a good way where we have, if you go to the library's YouTube page, anything you miss and that we are able to keep up with copyrights and different things like that, we have on our YouTube website. But we've been using Crowdcast and Facebook Live to really do some programming. It's a couple of virtual programs that I wanted to highlight. What if I say the wrong thing is a book discussion, and it kind of talks about the 25 habits of the culturally effective people. We actually use this in our staff development because sometimes, we all have our implicit bias and different things that we might not say properly, but they're actually going to be discussing the book. And this is actually going to be in partnership with the Human Relations Commission. And that will be Tuesday, April 28th, as you see on the flyer at 7 p.m. And like I said, if you go ahead through our website, it'll give you a link to either our Crowdcast page, and you can follow us on there and view it. You can view it on Facebook. But like I think everybody's experience, sometimes when you do live things, sometimes it might have an issue on Facebook. But the good thing about it is we will try to have that recording up on our YouTube page, or it will remain on the Crowdcast page if you follow all of our events. Also, we have a community conversation with Roberta Phillips. She is the CEO of Prince George's County Memorial Library System. She will be bringing on different community leaders, like different council members, and asking them different questions. So you'll have direct access to them. Bring your questions and your comments ready for that. And that's probably the shortest I can go with it and
Right.
put it with
No, this
stuff
is
like that.
wonderful.
So
And
I hope. it's helpful and it's for free, everyone. So
And even I know we're here helping with resources for loved ones living with disabilities, which also access our libraries. But it's also for us as caregivers that we can also take a break once in a while and kind of join these things as well. So everyone, please access. And again, all of these are listed on that handout, including all those links as well. So thank you so much. And if you could stay on the line as well, Karian, and we will go to our next speaker. But thank you again so much. Thank you. All right. And our next speaker is someone we know very well, which is Pam Rosansky from Prince George's Community Resources, and also typically where we have our brunch when we're in person. So Pam, let me bring you in, and so you can share a little bit about what's going on here. All right, great, Pam.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. All right, wonderful. So Pam, what's going on at PGCR?
Well, thanks initially, just thanks first to both you and Melanie for continuing our brunch bunch. And I'm grateful to Jared and Heller Ann and Karian for responding so quickly to our request to be presenters, and have been really appreciated what you have out there for the community at this time. So as everyone is probably realizing, that keeping our community connected is very challenging at this time. So it's no different for PGCR. We are mostly sharing the resources from our community partners, like those you've just heard from this morning, and trying to find our own creative ways. As you see on your screen, we have a weekly bingo game that we play. It's open to all. We can take up to 250 people. We use Google Meet. It's a free game, and there are prizes. We play for about 30 minutes once we get everybody going and get started. We have some people that join us through audio only, and that's fine as well. We send you the bingo card, and then we just have you join in on Tuesday as we start up. But we play full card bingo for about 30 minutes, and the winner of that game selects from envelopes 1 through 4, which have gift cards to local retailers ranging in value from $15 to $25. So far, we've given away $235 in gift cards.
Great.
And we're looking for more opportunities. Weekly, we send out a MailChimp email that lists, like I said earlier, what our community partners are doing and what's available. And we're always looking for more resources to share there, so you can always email me your resource. And if you're not receiving this email and would like to, please use the email that's on your screen there, pgcremail@gmail.com, and we'll be happy to include you in that email list. What I failed to mention about the bingo registration is easy. Again, you just email, same email that I just mentioned, and we will sign you up for our weekly game. If you're supporting people, we've noticed that some of our members that are playing, it is open to anyone. You don't have to be part of the disability community. You can be part of the whole community. That's what we're looking for. We've noticed that for some of the people supporting others, that their clients have had issues with trying to sign in. So we're very willing outside of the game to practice with anyone that would like to try logging into Google Meets. My understanding is with Google Meet, you do not need to download any special application. You just need an invite from us, and we send the invites out Monday afternoons so that you have that link to either join by computer or the telephone information to call in. So, but very willing to help practice that for those that are having difficulty signing in. And like I said, if you can think of other things that we can do remotely that you would like, we had a survey in our last week's email about an anime club working with Third Eye Comics and trying to bring that out. We're talking to some of our current instructors to see if we also can bring some of our other programming online for the community. But pretty much that's what we're doing, and we appreciate the opportunity to continue to share.
Yes, and thank you so much, Pam. And again, Pam usually hosted our brunch at Holy Family, which is also in the future when we're able to gather together the location for a lot of the activities of PGCR, Holy Family Mitchellville, I should say. Sure.
Correct.
Yeah, right, Holy Family. All right, well, thank you, Pam, so much. And if you can also stay on the line in case we have any questions for how to connect. But we do have, again, the email and phone number. And this is also listed on the handout as well. So thank you, Pam.
Thank you.
And before I bring in our next speaker, I do want to note, very important from our friends at Prince George's Parks and Recreation, all community centers and playgrounds are closed, but the trails and the parks are still open for social distancing walk and bike rides. So you can still go ahead and access the trails for bike rides and socially distancing walking. So thank you so much for reminding of that. And spring is upon us, so great time to try to get out and get some exercise, socially distanced. Also, Karian, if we can get a list, if there's going to be upcoming speakers, additional speakers for the community conversation piece, if you're able to put any upcoming speakers that you're aware of in the question box, I'll make sure to share that with everyone, because that's a great opportunity as well. So thank you, everyone. So our next speaker is actually going to share a way that she has been staying connected with the families she works with. Lilia Leon, who is the executive director for Hispanic Community Resources, which works and supports people living in Prince George's and Montgomery County from Spanish-speaking families, supporting a loved one living with a disability. So Lilia, are you able to join us? Do you hear us?
Yes, I don't know
Perfect.
if you hear me.
Okay, yes, perfect. You're coming in very well. So I asked Lilia to come in and talk about an app. Maybe some people are aware of this, but to talk about Band and how you've been using it with the families you work with. So thank you, Lilia.
Good morning, everybody. I was here listening in my tablet. That's why you didn't see me before. It's great to receive that. It's a lot of information everybody gave through all those programs, and I'm really glad, because that means we are working to keep our members busy. Thank you, Richard, for inviting me and for put together this meeting. Hispanic Community Resource is using Band for more than a year already. It's working very well because it's free. We can send the invitations to different or any member we want to, or somebody wants to be just part of the program through just watching what we have. And because it's a very friendly app, we can put our posts and we can see the pictures by date. We can look for oncoming events. We have a bookmark. We can check all what we write. We have sticker shop notifications. We have a list of new members who comment more. It's very, very good app, and people are happy because we have 3 people that are working hard. One is Liz giving sign language class, and she upload her videos. Carla doing craft, and every time she has a new video, she can upload herself and everybody can see it. And Celia is giving our catechist class for other people. And you can have with this one different videos, different people, and we have now 42 members, and we are 3 are waiting for to respond. We are waiting for the response. At the same time, you can have one group, one phone number, and you can open with the same number at different groups. In one group, you can have, I don't know, 10, 20, 40, depending how many, and then you can move other groups, different groups, and those between groups, they're not gonna see each other. You can come, like, you can see all the groups, but the people on each group, they're gonna see only the group they belong. And that's the good thing, because it's we're gonna say safe and secure, because everybody can see, but only from that group. Now, nobody, if it's not invited, not gonna able to go into the conversation. And if your kid is using, you can set up a supervision. They have something to set up, and you can see what they are looking, or what are they are showing on the what they upload, or the pictures or music, whatever they upload. And you can see how many people are online too. We have now 700 pictures we upload, and we have, I don't know how many videos, maybe 20 videos. What else I can say about?
No, this is great, Lilia, and the reason why we wanted to share this app, right, Lilia, is the way that you perhaps here on this webinar can form your own group with Band. And we know there's many other different apps, but this one is just another option for people. And as we mentioned, it's a secure group, which the person who is setting up the Band is the one who can send the invitation. So it's just a little bit more secure. And Lilia, we also have your contact information in our handout. If anyone here is supporting a family, Spanish-speaking family, supporting a loved one with disability, that they can connect with you and also join this group. So that what is happening is that the person uploads a video of doing a craft, like Carla, in Spanish, and then people post what they've done with the craft and how they've done it, for example. So it's a good way to have an exchange. And as well, it does, you can use your phone. You don't need a laptop, right, Lilia? So it can be very convenient for some people that might not have access to, as we know, some people don't have access to computers in their home, but this is a way they can do it using a smartphone, of course.
Yes, and the good thing is, once we upload the videos, you can watch as many times you want the same video. If you want to do one of the class of craft, or you didn't do it on the time we upload the video, you always can go back and check the video and see as many times you want. You know, and the pictures at the same time, we have a lot of pictures, and you can go back and start laughing about the pictures we upload, the things we say. It's the people, they really enjoy the app. I know it's on too many apps.
Right, we don't.
What we find, this is easy to download, or especially for my community. It's very easy to use. It's very, very friendly, and that's why we are using more than a year.
Yes, excellent. So, and also in our handout, not only did I have, Lilia, your information, again, if people are working with Spanish-speaking families, but also I put several links to Band, Zoom, and as well Google Meet. So people can look that up, or again, use the handout to maybe set up their own Band group and make sure people are staying connected with one another. So thank you so much, Lilia, and we'll have Lilia stay on the line as well. Thank you so much for sharing what's going on with our Spanish-speaking families as well.
Thanks to you. Thanks for having me.
Great. And we also have in our question box a shout out for the PGCR virtual bingo. It's a real fun activity and everyone can join. So thank you so much for that. And thank you again for letting me share as well what's going on at the Archdiocese of Washington. On Monday, this upcoming Monday from 10 to 11, we will also be having a webinar, and we will also be sharing some resources for people to stay connected in mind and spirit, some resources for prayer and other ways families can stay connected with their spirituality. So please join us here, and we will be having that webinar on Monday. And also, if you know people who are in need of American Sign Language as well. We have information on Catholic liturgies and masses that are being in American Sign Language. So please stay connected with us as well, because in this time we also need to continue that support of our spirituality as well. And the team here at the Brunch Bunch as well wanted to make sure that, as we mentioned earlier, this is a very difficult time. So please take these resources with you. There are several national hotlines as well. And one of them is Talk With Us, and you text that number 66746, and someone is available to speak with people that are experiencing a mental health crisis. And also we have the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. And on that as well, they do have Spanish language and also services available for those who are deaf and hard of hearing. So please let us continue to share that because these are not easy times, and these are some resources that are available as well. And I know that we mentioned earlier, next month, May, is Mental Health Awareness Month. And for our next Brunch Bunch, we are planning to have supports. And I believe, right, Melanie, and I know Pam, can jump in too, that we will be having, again, virtually the same way, and some resources, again, for mental health support, mental health wellness as well. So please stay connected. May 28th. Yes, thank you. Yes. So we will stay tuned and stay connected with us. So we will get that out to everyone to join in that very important conversation about mental health and mental wellness. So again, if anyone would like to submit any questions, feel free to do so now. We also have here all of our contact information as well for the Brunch Bunch team, Melanie, myself, Rachel Chung, and Pam Rosansky. So please feel free to reach out to us with any other ideas or resources that you would like us to explore here on the Brunch Bunch. So Melanie, you have any final thoughts for us?
Yes, just want to recognize that April is Autism Awareness Month. So we just want to recognize all those who are living with autism and all the caregivers who are supporting a family member, a community member with autism. You are awesome. And like you said, in our next Brunch Bunch is May 28th. So we'll be back again in our virtual mode. I'd like to thank PGCR, Prince George's Community Resources, and Archdiocese of Washington, D.C. Rachel, you did a phenomenal job in helping us stay engaged with our community. And I'd like to thank all the panelists that came on today. Phenomenal job of keeping us informed of virtual activities. I hope that you can join us next month too, to just give us updates and new activities that are happening. So I appreciate everyone and all our attendees. Thank you so much. Rachel, just one quick question. With the handouts, are they easy to download for everyone?
I'm hoping so. So please reach out to Melanie, myself, or Pam if you're having any challenges downloading. The PowerPoint may have some bumps, I hope not, but definitely the other handouts are PDF documents, especially that Brunch Bunch April 2020 remote options. That has all of the speakers that we've had today. Thank you so much, everyone. Their contact information. And there's also additional resources, including a couple of groups that are having other online classes as well. So if you're having any challenges with that, please don't hesitate to reach out to one of us, and we can make sure to email those to you.
Thank you, Rachel. Just want to wish everybody health health and wellness, physically and mentally.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes, and again, this webinar will be posted on our Archdiocese of Washington website. We'll make sure that as soon as that's done, that we can send out that link as well, so that people can access that. And we have other recorded webinars as well. So it's just another great way to continue our learning. So thank you to all of our guest speakers, and thank you, Pam and Melanie, and please stay safe and well, everyone.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you again so much. All right. Oh, sorry. Okay, wonderful. All right, thank you, everyone, and enjoy, and thank you, Helleran, and for putting that comment. All right, so everyone stay safe and well, and thank you again for joining us.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.